Thank you for joining me for practice number 1, returning to the Soma. This is a standing exercise, a standing practice, where you're going to be standing still, unmoving for a minimum of 5 minutes. You can do it twice to do 10 minutes. My students do it up to 40 minutes with practice, and then you can go longer. Okay, we're going to start standing feet together. You're standing up straight like a golf tee with a golf ball on top. Head not forward, head not back, head not tilted, straight. Then your left foot's going to go out until the insides of your feet are in line with your hips, hip bones, and your shoulders. Okay? Great. Just hold that position for a minute. Okay. Now, stay in this position. I'm going to turn diagonal. You stay in this position, please. Okay. The next thing I want you to do is lock your knees and then just soften them and let gravity pull your butt down. That's it. So you lock your knees. So your knees will only move about an inch or two. And your buttocks will only drop about an inch or two. So it's like you're sitting on a ledge. If you go for, this is just a natural soft drop. If I start bending my knees, I start moving forward or having to fire the quadriceps, and I don't want to do this. So just lock your legs, soften your knees, and drop straight. It's a very little small drop. Now, keep this, raise your shoulders up and drop. Raise your shoulders up and drop. Don't hunch, don't pull back, no concave, no convex, just natural up and back. Now go shoulders up. Okay, there we go. Shoulders up, knees locked, and drop. Shoulders up and knees drop. Knees up, drop. Okay, this is the posture. 1. Standing here and relaxing. You want to be able, in this position, to not be leaning forward, not to be going backwards, not leaning to the right or to the left. You want to find your center of balance in this relaxed, sunk position. Okay, now, very slowly, you're going to bend your elbows and raise your hands until your forearms are parallel to the floor. Now, you're going to push your elbows out slightly and turn your palms down and extend your arms forward. There. Hold this position, please. I'm going to turn. Okay, so from here, we're going to slowly bend up. See how my arm is going to be parallel to the floor. If you're up or down, it's okay, but try and at some point to get parallel. The elbows are going to come out a little bit and the hands down. And what I want to do is just slightly move in front. Okay, so again, out, sink, hold for a moment. Hands up. Elbows out, hands turn, and a little forward. Breathe in deeply into your chest, and when you breathe out, sink. There. And here you should feel everything going down with gravity. Your shoulders are down, your hands, palms, and forearms are down, your knees are soft, so the hips are down, and you should feel your feet pushing to the floor. You're not pushing them, but it feels like because of gravity, everything's going down. Now we're just going to hold this position for a little while, and then I'll talk again. You want to hold this position without moving, okay? You want to do your best not to turn your head, not to move your hands, not to adjust your shoulder at all, you want to have all that organization done before you raise, splay, flatten, and extend. In this position, you want to be completely still. The only thing that should move is your eyes blinking, You can lick your lips if you need to, and your chest expanding and contracting as you breathe, or your lower abdomen, however you're breathing. And on the topic of breath, there's no special breathing here. I don't want you to think about inhale for 4, exhale for 8, or box breathing, 4, 4, 4, 4, or any kind of breath and hold, or stick out your abdomen or stick out your chest. That's not the purpose of this practice. Practice 1 is returning to the body. That means standing completely still. So you're actually in an isometric position. And in this isometric position, the longer you hold, the harder it is to hold, because the muscles are firing off in order to hold your arms and your hands and your elbows in this position, and to keep your knees at the flex level that they're at, and to keep you from swaying forward or back or to the side. So you're actually, there's a lot of activity going on inside the body. Internally, we're returning to the Soma, to the body, to the felt experience of the body. And that felt experience starts with this isometric position. But as soon as you move, it resets the position. So you've lost all the work you did up to that point, because now you're at a zero-sum game starting point again. So you want to hold as much as you can for this 5 minutes, okay? And your breathing, let it be natural. Now, where I want you to focus on, because part of this is expanding our awareness of our body, of our Soma. How does the soles of your feet feel? What part of your sole of your foot is pressing to the floor? Is it the arches? Is it the instep? Under the instep? Is it the heel? What does that feel like? Now move that up to your shins. What do you feel that's tight? And what do you feel that's not? How about behind your knee? What's going on there? What do you experience and feel? And then we have the thighs, right? The quadriceps and the hamstrings. How do they feel? Front of the thigh, the back of the thigh. How about your pelvis and hips? Do you feel anything in there? And then your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, biceps, forearms, hands, palms, all of this. And how does your head feel sitting on top of this golf tee, like a golf ball? You want to experience for a moment each of those parts separately. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 until you get to all of them. Okay. Now I want you to get a sense of the feeling of your whole internal body. Interoception, it's called. Feelings inside the body. What this means is I want you to take your attention from the outside, meaning if you're visualizing your foot, because I don't want you to move your head to look, if you're visualizing the back of your knees and your hamstrings and your shoulders, to feel them. You're usually feeling the tightness or the strain or the pain or the tingling or whatever it is. And every one of those feelings is okay. They're natural. No judgment at all. Just allow and experience. This is getting you in touch with the Soma and back in touch with your body. But I want you to bring your attention inside your body. So if you can imagine for a moment that your attention goes from looking outward or feeling on the outer layers of your arms and legs and body and feet, and bring it inside your body. Some people visualize darkness, some people see their bones. I just want you to put your attention there. You don't have to see or visualize anything. You need to feel. If you can feel, come to become aware of what's going on beneath the skin, inside the muscles, inside the intestines, inside the lungs and heart, inside your hands. As you're doing this, I want you to breathe in slowly and then exhale slowly. The only breathing cue is to be even in your breathing, not fast, but slow, but at a cadence that you can maintain without losing your breath or without panting. And just hold. When you have your breath nice and natural and relaxed, when you breathe in, and I want you to put your awareness on the breath entering your body, entering the lungs, and what do you feel then? The lungs expanding, the diaphragm lowering, the intestines lowering, your weight going down toward the floor. And when you exhale, do you feel lighter? Is your body rising as the diaphragm lifts, as the lungs contract to release the air, as your abdomen expands upward or lifts because there's no more downward pressure? So you want to get a sense of that. Breathe in. Everything expands outward and downward. Lungs expand outward, diaphragm lowers, abdomen lowers, your weight lowers. And as you breathe out, lungs get smaller, diaphragm raises, abdomen raises or comes in, your weight is lighter, feels lighter because you're going upward. And feel this up and down. Whoa, I just felt a forward movement on me. Some of this is natural. You want to hold it steady in the beginning, but if your body starts to sway, as long as you're not moving, it's just the weight shifting. Often it happens when the energy arrives. They call it the qi, or the arrival of the internal energy of the body moving freely. It starts to, that's what makes your hands feel thick and heavy, and your feet feel heavy and sunk. Your head feel lighter. Notice if your shoulders hurt. Does your neck hurt? A lot of times people are holding a lot of stress in their hips too, their low back, because we sit all day and we hold a lot of psychosomatic stress in our body. And this exercise, practice one, turn to the Soma, brings you back into the awareness of it. When you're in awareness of your internal system and body, without movement, without thought, you can keep that moving and learn how to take that organization into life. So when you start feeling stressed, when you start feeling anxiety, when you start becoming overwhelmed, you know what this feeling is, and you can recapture it. Keep your attention inside your body. When your mind wanders, and it will, you'll start thinking, oh, man, my ankle hurts. Man, my shoulder's so hurt. When's he going to move? Oh, I've got to pay the electric bill. Got to pick up my daughter from ballet class, whatever it is. When your mind goes to something other than the awareness of the Soma, it's okay. Acknowledge it. Okay, mind wandered. Back into your body. Bring the attention back in. Feel that attention. Each time your mind wanders, bring it back inside. That's the practice. Stand still, breathe evenly, feel the sink, feel the expansion and contraction, the up and down, any sensations that appear, tightness, looseness, tingling, thickness, heaviness. All of them are good. None of them mean anything. It's just what it is. Don't do like I'm doing. Don't move your head. But I'm gesturing. And just hold. Every time your mind wanders and you bring it back, it's like doing a bicep curl or a push-up. It's the exercise, because you want your mind to get quiet so you can become more aware of the Soma. Okay, I'm going to be quiet for a minute and just stand for another minute or so. And then I'm going to show you how we close out the practice. Okay, when we're done, say it's 5 minutes or 10 or however long you can do it. Try for 5 minutes every single day. Twice a day is better. 3 times a day is better. Or 10 minutes. You're going to turn your body to where it was in the same sequence. So palms go up first. Just turn the palms, right? My wrists. So the palms are back like shaking hands. The palms are parallel. The elbows come in and the arms relax slowly to the sides. Put your weight onto your right leg and bring your left leg over and stand back as the golf tee with the golf ball. Do that slowly. Stand here for a few seconds. Let your body reorganize in the new position. What do you feel? Do you feel blood moving throughout your body? Do you feel tingling sensations? Do you feel kind of like a pulsation in your body? Can you feel your heartbeat? These are all the things we want to become aware of as we're becoming aware of our internal state. Thank you for practicing.